Back out here, gonna get this radiator and air filter blown out here and blow some of this dirt off the engine and get this all cleaned up. But pull that filter out here real quick and get that blown out. Starting on corn today. My dad's up there by the lane. He's setting the planter. He did this little piece on the other side of the house here, and just making sure everything's planting right and the right amount of fertilizer and all that stuff. I got this stuff worked up so far, and it's awfully dry still. We still haven't gotten any more rain, but I got I think there's about a 140 acre field that goes way back over there, but we're gonna see how much we can get done today. Got a little later start than what we wanted because our fuel guy, he still hasn't came yet, and need to put fuel in the truck and get the fertilizer tank out here, so we're kind of waiting on that, but he still hasn't showed up, so we just went ahead and started, and my dad just sent the planter, so he had a little bit of extra time anyways. But we're gonna see how much we can get done today, and hopefully get about 40 to 50 acres knocked out, because we're in the short rounds and gotta do in between two houses, and it just takes a little longer because you gotta plant more end rows and all that. And but once we get into the long rounds, they're a little over half mile deep, so we can knock that out pretty quick. And but hoping to get up to that today, and then start in on that tomorrow. But I'll keep you guys updated here. Productive of a day today. Only gonna get about 40 acres planted. My dad's just right there in the planter, but we had to got all the short rounds and stuff done, because there's a house there that we gotta go around twice, and then there's a house right down in there, and then you got that house in the back corner, so gotta go around 3 houses, and there's a bunch of short rows and everything, so not too bad. We knocked that stuff out, and then there's a 40 here until we get into the long rounds that are half a mile, so we'll make up some pretty good time tomorrow. But it's 5 o'clock right now, and I gotta go milk and all the banjo fittings and everything for our liquid fertilizer tanks came in, and so I'm gonna get those put on tonight. That way we can have all that stuff done, because we only got a little bit of fertilizer left in there. But my dad, he had some problems with the liquid fertilizer in the planter. It crystallized on him over winter, and he was having all sorts of problems with that, and got it drained out, and it still got some of it in there. So he's gonna take that up to the house tonight, which is just right over there. So we're right in the behind the house, but he's gonna take it up there tonight and try getting that stuff cleaned out of there the best he can anyways. But should be able to just take some hot water and dissolve it, but we'll have to see. But he's got about 30 acres planted right now, and he's gonna go till he runs out of liquid fertilizer in the tanks, which he ain't got too much left in there. But this ground is working up really good. This ground here is what I worked up, ripped it in the spring here a few days ago, and it's definitely dried it out a lot versus this stuff, and it's working pretty good, but it's just awfully dry. But we're just gonna keep going here and do a few more rounds here, and then I'm gonna head up for home. Here's a view of the side of our farm. This pin right in here is our dry cow and bred heifer pin. They're all up in front by that building up there. But well, besides that one right there, she's eating hay. But then this is our milk cow pasture. They can come out of that hoop building there and go out to pasture there. There's I don't know, there's about 10 acres right in here for them, and my uncle, he's out there getting them in right now, and gonna start milking here in a little bit. But pasture goes all the way back to here, and then it cuts across, and there's pretty good amount for them. There's we're milking 50, what is it, 56 right now, so there's enough room for them with the building and all that too. But I just gotta finish, there's got another round here to do, and then I'm gonna head on up. So I got all the fittings put on here. Had to go up to the shop and heat this. This elbow used to be a metal elbow, and this used to be a metal barb fitting. But I had to heat them both up to get them to come loose because they were rusted together. But now these are all plastic banjo fittings. So I got pipe, what is it, pipe paste or whatever this stuff is, and put that on so hopefully it doesn't leak. But I got an elbow in here and a straight one here, so then I'll hook up a hose to this, and this is your I believe this is your inlet and this is your outlet, and we'll get the hoses ran later. But I got an elbow on here, and that's gonna come to this one. And then I got a T-fitting with 2 barbs, so I'll put a hose here to run over to this tank, so then you can just shut that one off when this tank's full. And then this one's got another barb to run over to that tank, so then when that tank, or this tank, gets full, you just shut this one off, and then it'll fill up this tank. And this will be our inlet tank, so the truck will come here, and then he can just plumb it, hook up his hose into this one, and have this one shut off or on, whatever. And then when it gets full, just shut it off, and then it'll fill this one and just shut off the valves. That way we can fill them up and empty them the way we want to do them. But I'll have to get the hoses. I'll probably get them marked out tonight, but we don't have any hose clamps or nothing for them. But I'm hoping to get it all, the hose all cut to length anyways. I'm hoping tonight, but it's starting to get dark, so we'll see. But got 50 foot of hose here, so I'm hoping I'll have enough, because I think I measured it out to be about 13 foot. I need it from this one to this one, that one to that one. So I'll have I should have enough hose to just basically mimic this, because this stuff's all 1.5 inches, and this is a 2-inch hose, so we can pump a little bit faster is what we're hoping for. But I gotta take these fittings off here and I got 2 barb fittings here for it, so we'll take that end off and put 2-inch one into that and a 2-inch into this end. Then I just gotta make the same hoses for this. So I'll see if I can get this stuff all marked out and get it cut up here tonight. So got all this stuff hooked up this morning. Everything works, just had that elbow on the pump leaked a little bit, but filled up pretty fast compared to the 1.5 inch hose. But everything worked good and worked like I wanted it to, so that's good. But we're gonna go start planting now this morning and see if we can get there's about 80 acres left, so we got the corn all loaded up, got the tank full, so see how many acres we can get knocked out. Went to go get a pallet of seed, and tire's a little soft, so get some air into here real quick. Got a pallet of seed here. It's 107-day corn is what we're planting right now, and we got corn up to 113-day corn, but that's going on some of our sandier soil. And this ground we're at now, it's some of our best ground, so it gets longer day corn than usual. But I gotta grab this pallet of corn and get some fuel for the 8520. And while I'm here, I'm just gonna fill up the tank with fertilizer, but get this stuff loaded up and get back at it. got about half of this 80 done here, and it is very, very dusty. Can't even see the finisher at times if the wind's blowing right. But it's there is still some moisture in the ground, surprisingly, and it's working up real good. It's just falling right apart, but we're just gonna keep going here and hoping to get this done today. If everything goes good, we will, no problem. But it's supposed to rain tonight into tomorrow, so we're sure hoping it rains, because we're getting awfully dry. And our first beans we planted, they're actually starting to come out of the ground, and they need a little shower on them to get them the rest of the way out of the ground. And the neighbors that we planted a few days ago, it's trying to come out too, so we need some rain. But it's definitely dry, but we're just gonna keep going here and get some acres done. So I'm not too far ahead of my dad here. That's his marker line for the planter, so I'm only about a round and a half ahead of him here. So lunch has to be 8 on the go today, but good thing girlfriend, she brought it out for me, so I don't have to stop, and that way I can try getting ahead of my dad a little ways here. But good thing I can go about 7 miles an hour where he's going 6, but I gotta go run home, grab fertilizer and seed when he needs it, so that's why he catches up to me every once in a while. But we're just keep going here, ain't got too much more to go, and ground is working up pretty good, as you can see. But we're just gonna keep going here. So this is where it ripped out that concrete structure at, and this is what used to be a waterway, but we kept all the dirt here, so we just farm through it, but we don't rip it. As you can see, we don't rip all. Like to leave about 20 foot or so, and we gotta hit it twice to get the this is wheat that I had planted here last year, and gotta hit it twice just to get the all the wheat to break down and everything. But in the finisher, it tends to ball it up just because it's got the shovels rip it out of the ground, and then you leave with the root balls and all that. And ideally you should probably disc it first, but it's not really gonna make too much difference because you're still gonna have the root balls, but you chop up the stems a little finer. But we just hit it twice and tried knocking it down a little bit more. So then you hit it twice and then work it the same way you plant it. As you can see, going off, we farm it this way, so just go with the washout here and fill it in some and level it out, and then just farm it over the other way. So we're almost done with this field here. I just gotta go to that strip of grass right there, and my dad, he's way up there planting still. He's a few rounds behind me now, but I'm almost out of the wheat ground. As you can see, there's a row of corn there, so that way it's all our corn that we chopped off last year, and then this is a strip of wheat. You can see it goes all the way up there, but it's definitely dry back there, and we're just gonna keep going here. It's about 5:30 right now, so we should be done within the next few hours here. My dad's got to fill up with corn one more time, and that'll finish us off. But we're just gonna keep going here and keep knocking some acres out. So I'm gonna take this truck and tank home because my dad's done with it. He's just got a couple more rounds to make, but he's got it all filled up, and there's just a little bit left in the tank here. But I'm gonna head this on home, and then I gotta finish doing the one end row here, which should only take about, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, and then we're done with this field. It's took us what, about a day and a half because we didn't get started too early the day before, but didn't take us too long, which is good, and everything went good, and didn't have any major problems. So that's always a good thing. But we're supposed to get some rain tomorrow. They took rain out for tonight, so we're just gonna leave all the tractors out for tonight, hopefully get a rain on them, because it seems like if we put them away we don't get a rain, and if we do we won't. So we're just gonna leave them sit out for tonight, and hopefully get some rain tomorrow, because we're getting really dry. And these are the beans we planted a few days ago, and they're trying to pop out of the ground, so they need a shower on them. But all this stuff just working up really fine, and it's awfully dry, so we're gonna hopefully get that rain shower tomorrow. But I'm gonna take this on home and come back out here and finish the field here and call her a night. See, these are the beans we got. They're starting to come out of the ground. Like this one, it needs rain to finish getting it through the ground. But they're starting to come up. They're definitely need a drink. Well, got this field all done. My dad, he's just coming up there. He's just got to do this end row along here, and he'll be done. But I got the finisher and packer all folded up. I'm gonna head it on home, and I gotta put some fuel in it anyways, and we'll see what tonight brings, and see what we're doing tomorrow.